too.
No, was it? No worry. He would have the.
Look, we're watching Looney Tunes right now, and they're having World War II Hitler references.
Hitler!
This is fucking like if you go back and watch it and realize all this shit, and you just realize why it was awesome because it was real. It wasn't trying to hide all that stupid shit. Now,
Yeah.
Now I guess nowadays cartoons, if there is any cartoons, like Disney Channel only has like what 2?
Phineas and Ferb and Gravity Falls. That's it.
Yeah. Oh wait. Well, they made something like stuff like Kid Butowski. I heard was okay. I didn't really want to watch
At
it.
first, it was good. Now it's kind of like it is like reruns. It's burnt out.
You missed Recess. Recess
Recess was awesome.
It was nice to watch.
It was funny, like how other shenanigans like that, like the king, and he had like Secret Servicemen with him. I was like, that's funny.
Yeah.
The kindergartners are like tribal.
You got some really cool shit.
My favorite guy was that what's his name? The shifty guy that was selling stuff.
Oh yeah.
What was his name?
I don't remember. It's been so long. And then DuckTales and
Woo!
yeah, that's right.
I'm a pothead and I'm proud. I was playing. I'm trying to stop that shit, but it's hard. It's addicting.
All these the world now it's just some world that we used to know. It doesn't even exist anymore.
It's sad, honestly. It's like
we're barely 18 and our world doesn't exist anymore. Kids don't even know shit.
some do. I try to keep at least I try to keep my brothers up on it. Like he knows about old cartoons, TV shows, and old music. He knows good music. I try to keep him up on it.
Yeah.
If you have a sibling, it's your fucking duty. If you're from the '90s, to educate that motherfucker.
And if you're from the 80s, you teach that 90s kid the cool stuff from that era.
Yeah.
Teach your kid the cool shit, alright?
And if you're a fucking parent and you don't like us, I don't give a shit. But teach your kid some good shit. Don't teach them to be those fucking swaggets. One thing I can't stand are those like hipster swaggets.
That's not a parent. That's not a parent if you let them be a swagget. Go out and get drunk, party, and
Because come on, like, because those kids are.
Hey,
what?
And fuck you about the hipster thing. I'm kind of a hipster, and when I say kind of a hipster, I mean,
well,
I'm not trying to be like, oh, you're just too mainstream, kind of douchebag hipsters. I'm that hipster that does my own shit, and people will take a liking to it.
Yeah. Well, you know, those are the. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what the name of the fandom or whatever it is.
Well, it's just called it. Yeah, we just call them swaggets.
Yeah, we call them swaggets because they're those people.
Death to swaggets.
those fucking kids you see that are like have like those.
Just
those.
You're gonna have a fucked up life if you continue on with that.
Yeah, because we're here and I don't like you and I will put you on blast.
I'll put you on blast. Don't even start with me. I'll troll you. I'll troll you until you kill yourself.
Good boy. That's lame. That's not good. We're killing motherfuckers now. All right. Some death's got to come along. I don't judge.
The world is overpopulated. I don't think it's a bad thing.
All right, then that's a good point. Good point. You know, world's overpopulated.
Then we got to make room. We got to delete those unnecessary files.
Homeless people do not count. They have fucking knowledge. Some of them are war vets. That's what I feel bad about them.
Yeah.
I've talked to them, man.
Douchebag America during the Vietnam War.
Yeah. It sucks.
But hey, no, we're learning. Everyone's learning, and this is one of those attempts to make a step forward, even though we're probably taking a step back here.
You know what's it called?
We're taking a step back into the past, and we're bringing the racism along with it.
You know what I realized? This has gone from cartoons to sociology, everything else.
That's what everything is that we're talking about.
Well, we're always going to get off topic, so this is still one of our first.
Well, actually, everything about us is sociology, and we went from classic Looney Tunes to now the Looney Tunes show, the new one.
Some episodes are bearable, others are not.
I like it only because they're trying to be the real life, and it's like one of those ideas that people come up with when making, like, say, a fanfic. And there's got to have been a fanfic of
Looney Tunes.
Of the Looney Tunes in real life, and like there's a certain finesse to it that you can enjoy, or that I can enjoy to watching this, that you might enjoy too. It's kind of funny, but they kind of fucked it up. Like, how do you script a Wile E. Coyote cartoon? Like, they somehow scripted a Wile E. Coyote cartoon.
They should.
And if you notice, they stopped playing them at the end of every episode.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali was violent. Like, the guy had a rifle. The guy would have a gun. He would have
he tried
dynamite. This guy uses dynamite, but not like as like, you know, on a airplane that's shooting it off like a suicide bomber.
Yeah.
He has it like on a bridge.
And he ends up blowing himself, falls off the cliff. Boom! And you would laugh your fucking ass off.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. That was the best stuff. Despite all the hidden stuff in it, we need more cartoons like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the best we have now would be, and then like other stuff. I mean, just leave it as is. There's always gonna be hidden stuff. If I make a cartoon, I would put as much hidden stuff as discreetly as possible.
As much as possible. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, and like, all right, if any of you recognize the the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack, that show was canceled because Christian moms were complaining that it wasn't Christian enough. Then other people were saying that it's too Christian. Christian or leave your religion out of our cartoons. All right,
leave religion out of cartoons. Period. Only certain people could actually do it, and it comes out good.
Okay, well, like, the only things is Charlie Brown, strong Christian overtones.
Yes.
I guess that somehow passed. I don't like Charlie Brown.
You don't?
I actually don't. I don't.
I adore Charlie Brown.
I've seen it. I've watched it. I probably watched it more when I was younger, but I don't like it because maybe because of that Christian overtones, but I never really put it together because it didn't. Sort of have amnesia with my childhood a little bit here and there, so I don't completely remember.
That's what happens when you talk to spirits.
No,
not the spirits of the other world.
No, that should happen. That should happen to me when that's for another time.
Okay, another time for that.
I'll actually explain this. I'll explain that one. It's quite a story. But anyways, I have a little amnesia, and I don't completely remember Charlie Brown, but I don't really like Charlie Brown. I can't. I don't like it, and maybe that's the reason why. I don't like religion. I'm not part of religion. That doesn't mean I'm a godless heathen. I'm actually very controlled and contempt, but I'll act how I want to for the whole reason why that you don't control me. So quit trying to. You're just another cult that's trying to tell everyone how to die, how to live, and personally, just leave it alone. There's a reason why we separated church and state. It's because people lose the idea of enlightenment. If Christians were still on the idea of enlightenment, I might, tolerate them, but I'm just fed up with it. The Catholics killed a pope because he was trying to do good and he wasn't fitting in with their agenda.
When was this?
That was a long time ago,
okay,
dude.
never mind.
So that greedy and corruption in the Christians, they have to take over every cartoon show, every this, every that. Leave our cartoons alone. All right? Put back on Cow and Chicken, put back on Angry Beavers, put back on Flapjack, and leave us the hell alone.
We really don't mean anyone harm. These cartoons don't mean anyone harm. They're just trying to bring like good humor.
There's I think one time they tried to put like subliminal messages to try to say, no, these cartoons aren't from Russia and we're not in the 1980s during the Cold War or whatever the time it was. I don't know. I lost track of time.
What
was it in the 1970s or 1980s? The Cold War.
That was the 19.
It had to been one of those.
That was right after World War II.
Yeah,
so it had to be 19.
What?
50s, 70s.
Okay, so I'm
50s, 60s.
Okay, I'm really off then. I forget what years everything.
Oh, the communist scare. Everyone thought like your neighbor could have been the fucking communist. Yeah. Oh, that.
Well, the Cold War was also part of it because that was also because I'm trying to think of. I'm getting a bunch of. I'm trying to think of the timeline now. I'm getting a large portion of U.S. history. I'm getting between the end of World War II and like just before the beginning of the Vietnam War. That's the range that I'm looking at. That was kind of the big, or during that whole time was a spike of political agendas where they think anything could have a hidden meaning or anything because of the Russians or the Germans or this or that, and all that sort of influenced the way the cartoons were made. and some were political cartoons, some weren't, some were misconcepted, and all that just helped form us. But I don't see why we can't just have that same idea without it being everything in it. Yeah, I know. So basically, bring back the good cartoons. Get rid of whoever the fuck is in charge of
Disney
these things.
and Nickelodeon.
No, just all right. What the fuck is up with Nickelodeon, Disney, and Cartoon Network right now? We just gotta get it. Whoever the fuck is in charge,
you wanna know
change what the fuck you're doing.
Celebrities, very fucking rich celebrities. Nick Cannon.
Fuck Nick Cannon. He fucking sucks. He's not funny. He's just a dick. He's like one of those people that I really would enjoy seeing dead.
Okay, so would I. Nick Cannon, Rob Dyrdek, a whole bunch of celebrities.
Rob can suck one for a while, Grinders.
Well, that's the thing. Each one, these celebrities are paying out of their pocket to have these stupid shows, like Hannah Montana. Her dad paid for her. I'm pretty sure her dad paid for her, man. If not, he sucked a lot of dicks to get his daughter a show.
I think you should look up facts before you say them blatantly.
True, but come on though, like it went from a TV show to musician.
The sad part is we're probably right somewhere.
Yeah,
we're probably right.
Well, I'm sorry. We like to keep videos under 20 minutes. We ranted this guy, and I just added in some stupid facts or stupid bullshit. And like always,
he put in his opinion here.
Yeah.
Shut up! No one wants to hear you.
Fuck you. We're done. We like to keep our videos under 20 minutes. We on 21 minutes, so we're going up. We'll continue our discussions on what we're on. Communism, or
we're actually talking about cartoons.
We're on cartoons, so we'll try to do another one.
Cartoons episode 2 will come later. All right.
Yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe. This has been X and H with another X and H conversation.
Bye.